So I want to talk today about intangible gold derivatives. Okay, a derivative is derived from something, but you can't actually convert it necessarily into that. Some you can, some you can't. And the conversion is more of a theory because every single asset has been turned into a trading asset. Oil, gold, silver, water, air, everything. So I'm going to show you the latest. But what I want you to really understand, and you might notice is here, this is a contract, right, that is based on another contract. It does not reflect the true fundamental value of any asset. It merely reflects the trading value. But all contracts run that counterparty risk. And that's the probability of the person on the other side of that contract or the party on the other side of that contract defaulting on their contractual obligations. So when you see things that are guaranteed, like insurance policies and annuities, you need to make sure that you're reading it, because what you will also read is that it's based upon the claims paying ability, right? So if a claim can't be paid, boop, done. All you have is a contract. Additionally, there has been another key pattern shift. Even I don't necessarily know exactly what a pattern shift means, but I can tell you it always means something. The simple fact of the matter is, since this is a contractual obligation, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. And we have so many examples of that. Wall Street can manipulate the price that you see of both gold and silver. And what you're looking at here is open interest from 2010 to 2024. And open interest contracts, these are going globally. So it's the COMEX in Dubai, ICE, India, etc. So these are global open interest derivative contracts. And what you'll notice, and well, let's define that so you know what open interest even means. But that is the total number of outstanding contracts. It measures the flow of money into the futures derivatives market. So obviously, you can see here how that interest has grown over the years, hitting all-time highs because of all the geopolitical uncertainty and because of all the severe overvaluations. This is an extraordinarily vulnerable market. And what is gold about? Physical gold? Well, gold is about protection. Now, they want you to think that you can do it with a contract, and a short term, you probably can. But in a currency life cycle issue, you cannot. It only looks like it for a minute until it doesn't. And I wish that I had, a better way to say that. Maybe I'll figure that out too. But the higher the number of open interest contracts, the higher the amount of activity in the futures markets. So that's both buying and selling. That's activity. That's what the open interest is showing you. And you can see that there is a lot of activity that is going on in these markets. Now what you're looking at is the net long positions. This is 2021 through 2024. That line is 0. Short positioning represents bearish or negative sentiment. So you can see not a whole lot of negative sentiment at all for traders in the gold market. The long position reflects bullish sentiment, positive sentiment. The COMEX spot gold contract, which is what you look at, what we all look at, and people think that represents gold, and it kind of does, but it doesn't represent the physical gold, though some of it will flow with that. But this is the COMEX spot contract. Okay, it has disconnected from the money manager's net long. That is a very big deal. Because if you look back here, you can see that the spot contracts were or the net longs were actually moving the visible price that you see, but that disconnected back in 2022. And what I also want you to notice is that that disconnect is growing. Pattern change. I mean, this is not rocket science. You can see it. Can you see it? Make sure that you leave the comments and have this discussion inside of the community. But this to me is a very big deal because it is a reflection, or could be a reflection, of the difference or the breakdown in the ability to control the visible spot market. So what this could very well be showing us is the breakdown of that Wall Street con game. If we come together, we are an unstoppable, unbeatable army. Let's create that community, take back our power. It's that simple. And until next we meet, please be safe out there. Bye-bye.